Whoever you are, wherever you are, you will be found.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Your Honor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now tonight, we're going to be talking about Your Honor, episode 10, the series finale. This is the recap. Now I'm going to try my best to go over all the key facts. Now if I miss anything, you guys let me know down below. And man, what an episode, man, and what an ending to this limited series. Now we already knew that we wasn't going to be getting a possible season 2 because the series was limited. But overall, man, this episode, it was a solid episode to me. We finally got some results, but at the end of the day, it did kind of seem like it was still some unanswered questions, and I can just be tripping out. So I want you guys to let me know when we discuss these things. So let's begin the recap. What did we see in this episode? Now, of course, Elizabeth and Michael have a conversation because we already know she was going to tell him the truth based off the last episode. Michael's very upset. He's like, why did you tell Adam the truth? I hid this from him because I love him. I did not want to hurt him. I mean, he's giving all these reasons on why he did not do it. And we were like, okay, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's going to find out. This episode was just full of secrets, and all those secrets came out in this episode. But it was still some secrets that did not come out. Now, Lee, I don't know why she thought this was a smart idea to do by going to Big Mo and running her mouth, talking about she knows what's going on and stuff like that. Comes to find out, she finds out that, you know, they didn't have anything to do with Rocco being killed. That, you know, Kofi didn't take the car to the next day. So now Lee is looking like, man, I need to figure out what exactly happened. Then we get to Adam and Michael. They're having a conversation on why Michael did not tell Adam the truth about his mom, you know, getting her cheeks clapped by Desire crew. And pretty much Michael explains like, look, I did this because of love. I didn't want to tell you that because I love you. You know, I didn't want to hurt you. Plain and simple. We move on to Carlo Baxter. And of course, Jimmy is telling him some good advice. Pretty much he's telling him, look, I need you to go out there and I need you to sell this. You need to be the best actor possible out there on that stand. Do not mess this up. Stop being a hothead. You know, make me proud. And that's exactly what Carlo went out there and did. He went out there, he sold it. He said, look, I was in fear of my life. Kofi scared me, and he came in, he closed the door, and he was beating me and grabbing me all up, you know, and then he walked out after the encounter. Now Lee goes, and she goes into the prison. She closes the door, and she understands that, look, there's no way that Kofi could have just walked out. They had to let him out. He didn't just walk out. He came in, and if this door was closed, there's no way he's allowed to get out unless they unlock the door. So they kind of catch Carlo in this lie, and she comes back. She gives the information to McKee, and of course, it is presented in court. And, you know, to be 100% honest, she is killing them in court, man. It's easy work, but she's getting, you know, every time she's getting close, it seems like Michael always jumps in to save Carlo. But this video proves that she was right. I mean, your boy Carlo is trying to lie about what happened, and then she shows the video like, well, Kofi walked out, so the story that you're telling is a complete lie. And we already know it is. I mean, he beat the living hell out of Kofi, plain and simple. He wasn't in fear for his life. He was trying to destroy him. I mean, plain and simple, that's exactly what happened. Now, when this happens, of course, Michael, he is very stressed out. He's like, man, I don't know how I'm going to fix this. I have to figure out a way to fix this because right now it's not looking too good. It's looking like they're going to win this, and it's going to be kind of hard to prove that Carlo is innocent. Now, Nancy, she goes and do some investigating, right? She goes to the veteran at that cemetery, and she asked him, of course, about Michael and Adam and when they showed up. Comes to find out, she finds out the truth that Michael and Adam did not go there on October 9th. They went there on October 10th. So now she knows something is up, and now she wants to do some investigating because she's like, okay, so apparently this Michael has been lying to me. And as we saw in numerous of episodes. Nancy has been on this. She's been watching the body signs, the communication between Michael and Jimmy, so she knows something is up. She goes, she confronts Michael. Michael doesn't want to hear it. He's like, look, you're accusing me of, of being at certain places and stuff like this. He doesn't like it, but Nancy, she knows the truth. Deep down inside, she knows the truth, and Michael knows that she does know the truth. And he's, pretty much he just wants to get up out of there. He's lucky that Charlie came in there and got him up out of there. To be honest, he's lucky that Charlie saved him for real. I mean, he kind of neutralized Nancy for Michael because it was not looking good. Now, they had the conversation, Michael and Charlie, and they talk about, okay, I know that Adam did this because, of course, Michael never told Charlie the truth, the full truth. But we know that Charlie found out because a friend he told him in the last episode. He needs his best friend's help once again. Your boy Charlie has a lot of pull, a whole lot of pull. He puts fear in everybody's heart. That's what it seems like in this series. And once again, just when you think Nancy has got it all in the book, your boy Charlie comes in and saves his best friend once again. Pretty much tells her, if you don't roll with me, then your job is over for her. You can stick with me and we can take down all the dirty cops, but if you don't, it's going to be bad consequences. And she says, what do you want? And she, he pretty much told her, look, just leave Michael alone. I want Michael Desiato to be innocent and to escape all this, right? So we really didn't see too much more of Nancy after that because your boy Charlie has a lot of pull. Now, your girl Lee comes and she has this conversation with Michael. She wants to know about these dates, October 9th. Was he really there? She wants to know the truth. And then Eugene comes in and says, look, yeah, he was at my house on October 9th, the same day that his mom was in court. So now Lee understands that Michael could not have anything to do with killing Rocco Baxter. So now she's like, okay, if you didn't do it, which is, it's the truth, you didn't do this, then who did it? And she puts two and two together. She knows Adam did this. And, Michael was telling Lee that he loves her and stuff like this. Man, she slapped the hell out of him. I mean, she slapped him. I felt it. I mean, I had the double take. I mean, she slapped the taste out of Michael's mouth and gave him a sense of reality. He was trying to defend on what he was doing. He loves his son and stuff like that. But Eugene has lost his whole family, his mom. I mean, come on. This is for justice. She wants Eugene to go out there to testify, to tell the truth. But that decision is all up to Michael to allow that to happen in this courtroom, right? So we get back out to the courtroom and then we see dumbass Adam. And he's hugging all up on Fia. Of course, Jimmy is staring him down. Michael realizes, like, man, so this is your girlfriend? You're messing around with Jimmy Baxter's daughter? He realizes, like, man, no matter what I do, you just keep doing stupid stuff. The whole series, Michael was doing all this stuff to save this kid. But Adam keeps messing up. The dude needs to get slapped in the face. I just don't get it. He's just continuously pissing me off each and every episode. Like, are you crazy? Now, of course, Michael does not allow Eugene to testify, to tell his side of the story, to tell that, of course, Kofi was taking a test during the time that Rocco Baxter was killed. I mean, he doesn't let her do that. But after all that, Michael has a final conversation with Jimmy face to face. And Jimmy's like, look, you got a whole lot to lose, but I'm telling you right now, you better have a move. You better figure out how to save my son. And this is when Michael puts two and two together. This is when Michael, he starts to use his Walter White gene. And he said, you know what? It's time to break bad one more time. He writes a note, and this note is pretty much giving, some advice to Carlo Baxter's lawyer and to tell him, look, go ahead and play that audio. You know what I'm saying? You play that audio, it's going to get that jury all in their feelings. It's going to make that jury believe that Kofi was a monster. It's going to make that jury say, you know what? He's innocent. Carlo's innocent. And of course, Adam is tweaking out, and he goes out there and he uses the inhaler. Now, I was reading the comment section from last week. You guys pretty much predicted this. You said Jimmy was going to see him use the inhaler and he's going to find out like that. And that's exactly how it happened. Your boy Adam uses the inhaler, and of course, Gina and Jimmy, they're staring at him and they know, like, okay, he did it. They listened to that audio so many times. They know he did it. And your boy Jimmy's like, man, it makes sense now. The inhaler was at the crime scene. I seen the inhaler in the house. It all makes sense. I heard the audio so many times. Okay, now I know what time it is. Now we get the results of the case. And of course, your boy Carlo is able to walk away a free man. He is, he's acquitted, right? So they are having a hell of a happy ending. It seems like that, right? I mean, everybody's getting what they want, but Eugene's family is getting screwed over. And of course, Fia invites dumbass Adam to the party. I mean, we having a party. You might as well just kick it. I mean, Kofi is dead. We once again escape another charge. I mean, let's just kick it, right? Eugene is like, okay, I see what time it is. It's time to get things done, because it doesn't seem like justice is going to help me and my family. It doesn't seem like, I'm going to get any results out of this case. They're not going to let me testify, right? So Eugene goes and he gets a strap. And we already know Eugene he been itching to prove himself. He been itching to get payback for his brother, especially since the courts don't want to do it. Now, Michael has another conversation with Jimmy, and Jimmy is telling him, look, your son is at, my little party or whatever. Why don't you come and see how I handle him? I'm telling you right now, Jimmy, you guys let me know. Do you think Jimmy was going to kill Adam this night? I think Jimmy was messing with Michael. He's Jimmy is an OG. He's a thinker. He likes to mess around with people. I think eventually it could have happened, but I'm thinking that Jimmy could have definitely continued to use Michael down the line, especially since he knew the truth. I mean, he could have kept using him and making him do whatever he wanted to do, but he was definitely in his head. I mean, we got Adam at the party planning his whole life with Fia. I mean, right there in front of her family. I mean, this dude does not make any sense to me. Why would you go to this party? You killed her brother. I mean, I just don't get it, y'all. I mean, this dude might as well have turned himself in episode 1, in my opinion. Now, we get to the scene where, of course, Jimmy and Adam finally meet up. They're finally face to face. And for a moment, it seemed like Jimmy wanted to just knock him out right there. But he pulls him in, gives him a hug. But he looks out the window and Michael was sitting out there. And he's just letting Michael know, like, look, I got your son. You know what I'm saying? Your son took my son. But guess what? I got your son. And this is not over yet. It's far from over. Michael is losing it. He wants to get out. He wants to get in there and, of course, save Adam. But you can't continue to save this kid. He's made so many mistakes. I mean, it's only so much you can do, right? So Eugene gets into the party easily, sneaks up in there, and now it's time to get what we call payback. And he pulls a Tariq St. Patrick, but this time he misses and he hits the wrong target, and he hits not Carlo, but dumbass Adam. And Adam got exactly what he deserved. I mean, I'm sorry to say, but this dude has been doing stupid stuff each and every episode. I mean, how many times have Michael cleaned up his mess, saved this kid? I mean, he was willing to risk his own freedom for his son. He gets shot in the neck by accident. Of course, Eugene is like, okay, I got to get up out of here. I ain't about to be sitting up at this crime scene. Eugene escapes, but I'm just saying, your boy Adam made so many mistakes. I mean, how many times can a father save his son, especially a son that is like Adam? I mean, just think about all the stuff that Adam has done. I mean, why are you hanging around falling in love with the sister of the kid you hit and run? I mean, you killed him. Now you want to hang out with his sister, fall in love with her. I mean, does not make any sense to me. And then you want to pop up at the party. Like, really? I don't get it. Then we see, of course, Jimmy, he has to grab Fia away. And we pretty much get the same scene that we got in the very first episode with Rocco. But this time we get it with Adam and Michael. And it ends in a very emotional scene. But at the same time, it's like, okay, it is what it is. I mean, you got what you was asking for. I mean, all the things that you kept doing. I mean, Eugene's whole family is gone because of who? Adam. We got innocent people getting locked up because of who? Adam. Innocent people getting killed because of who? Adam. I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, Carlo Baxter, he did not go down for this. And I know a lot of people don't like Carlo. I don't really like Carlo anyway. But at the same time, I do understand the principles of this, right? I mean, you got to think, if you Carlo and they telling you this dude killed your brother, in the mentality that Carlo has, he did what he had to do because his mom put in that word to take care of the business. And of course, if they already got beef with the Desire, that's what Carlo's going to do. He's going to take care of Kofi. But he took care of Kofi, who didn't do it because a lie was brought in, right? You know what I'm saying? He didn't know the full truth. So at the end of the day, he went by principles, not by exactly what really happened. But it is what it is. Carlo didn't get what he probably could have got, but Adam definitely got what he deserved for all the pull that he's been pulling this whole season. I mean, Adam, you could have got up out of there, man. All you had to do was listen to your father, not make these mistakes, stay away from the Baxter family, and things could have played out differently. It did seem like everything was going to be good, right? It definitely seemed that way, but we knew eventually the truth would come out. Now, let's get to the final words of this series. What didn't we see? Well, we didn't see Fia find out the truth about Adam, which I wanted to see. I was waiting for that scene. I was waiting for her to find out the truth that he, killed her brother, but we did not see that. And you guys let me know. Now, I could be just tripping. Who was in that black SUV that was following Adam in the first few episodes? I mean, you guys let me know. Did we see that this series? Because I cannot remember who that was. Was it the Desire crew? I mean, who really knows? It was somebody. It was a lot of different things that happened that kind of got wrote off, in my opinion, or maybe I just missed them. But going through the comic section over the last few weeks, you guys have been saying this, like what happened to some of the, storylines that we saw at the very beginning. They kind of just disappeared. I mean, at the end of the day, the one storyline that I did want to see was, of course, the black SUV, whoever was in that revealed, unless I missed that. But I did really want to see Fia Baxter's reaction to Adam when she found out the truth. I mean, she's grabbing and holding this guy that killed her brother. She doesn't know the truth. I want her to find out the truth, and I want her to confront Adam, and we did not get to see it. But it is what it is. Overall, a solid series finale. It is bittersweet, but each and every episode really was pissing me off. It was pissing me off because I was getting tired of seeing Adam mess up everything. And, at the end of the day, I was hoping that Adam finally got what he truly deserved. I mean, dude, you caused all this unnecessary work, and it is what it is. But you guys, I want to thank you for supporting me, supporting this series. And I may do one more Your Honor video closing out, but overall I think the series was very solid, but it's still some unanswered questions. I mean, I don't know if they initially wanted to do 2 seasons, but it was a limited series. I did see somebody say they didn't get enough views, so they didn't push for a second season. It is what it is at the end of the day. The show is over. Hopefully we can see some more work from this cast. At the end of the day, the show and the acting in the show was phenomenal, and on to the next one, man. But thank you guys once again for all the support, all the love, and I will continue to give you guys more content in the future. Make sure you check out my channel if you're new. We got a lot of different shows that we are talking about. We're getting ready for some more new shows coming, so support your boy. But let me get on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.